Hello, I'm Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm here to do a personal reading for one of our viewers. You know who you are. Let me just copy this link and email it to you so you'll have it and you can jump on. This video will be here for whenever you're ready to watch it again. And for all of you who aren't the person that ordered the reading, that's okay that you're here, because if you're resonant with it, if it makes your heartstrings sing, then you follow your internal guidance on it, okay? And none of us is so unique that you're the only one going through what you're going through. I mean, in this whole wide world, there are a bunch of us who are living a similar energy as one another, and therefore we have experiences that are resonant with one another, you know? So there's fellow feeling, there's understanding. And when you watch a general reading, that's why it feels like it's your personal reading, because it's an energy and it's not just yours. There's others who are resonant with the same energetic wave that you're on. So if that's what's going on for you and your soul moves you to embrace the information, then run with it. If it doesn't, enjoy the video or don't. Either way, I'll always be back with more for you. So let's go ahead and get into this. So you had two love interests that you're questioning about, and a situation regarding your mother's health. So what I want to do is, for your love interest, I'm going to pull one each from the romance angels for you. So let me just do this real quick. Give me 1 second. And if anyone would like your own reading like this, then you just go onto my website and make your purchase, and I'll get you in as soon as possible. I'm done traveling right now, but I am still getting caught up on everything that got backlogged while I was gone. I don't usually have a waiting period. I usually get things in immediately. I don't like to keep a wait list. So I still have really rapid turnarounds. So for my client listeners, God, show me what she needs to know about these two individuals, two romantic concerns. So the first person, you know who the first person is. The second person, you know who the second person is. So I want you to hold that firmly in your mind. Person number one, person number two, so that you don't flip-flop on the information later, okay? So I'm sure you got that in your mind now. Who's the first person? Okay. And the second person? Okay. All right. So regarding the first person, let's see. Thank you. Regarding the second person. Okay. And let me see. For whatever reason, I feel like just pulling another card for the first person and for the second person. So we're going to take that. Now, the underlying energy in your romantic love life right now is codependency. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, these could be addictions to always having someone in your life. A lot of us come up that way. I mean, we're kind of taught that from children, that you need somebody and you need to make others happy. And our parents teach us that, like, if you don't do what I want you to do, then, you know, I'm going to withhold love from you. Or, you know, we need to have that. And we learn that a lot growing up. But codependency is the number one issue that's affecting your love life. Now, the Spirit saying, to remedy this, the way they're saying to me is to remedy this. There's a time in life, and a lot of our relationships will show us where we're codependent. That's where you find a lot of friction in your relationships, okay? So they're saying there's a time in everyone's life where we have to learn to look to ourselves to be fulfilled. And that's something that's going to help whatever relationship you choose for yourself to unfold with more of the traits and aspects and experiences within that relationship that you actually want to attract, want to experience. So for person number one, they're coming out with heart-to-heart conversations. Okay. This is honestly discuss your feelings with each other. The second card that I pulled out for this person was attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So Let's just look at this person, okay? I'm going to see what's going on in regards to this person. So show me. And for this part, I'm going to clarify these messages with my Little Prince Tarot. For those of you who are interested in knowing the Tarot of the Little Prince, I really love this deck. So this person is coming to you. They've got their cup of love. They're coming to you. They're bringing you this romantic offer. This person is somebody who I feel like you both have a mutual attraction for one another, and there is actual feelings involved, okay? I feel like it's kind of fresh, but there's a challenge. There's a conflict. There's some competition, okay? It could be this person, number one, presents a lot of things that upset you. When there's the Five of Wands, it could be a lot of upset about things that are done. They could do things that upset you. Let's see what's below you in this connection. We have the World. Oh, so this is an ending and a completion is here with this. It's a successful completion. Let's find some more about this. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the past. So this is saying that in the past, this person is very independent. This person has been very independent. Okay, so maybe this person in their independence, now part of their struggle could be to create that intimacy, that deep connection could be fearsome for them. And that's why that Five of Wands is there. The Star is here in the unfolding energy, saying that this is a path that is healing, fated, and destined with this person. What God wants you to know, what's above you, is the Four of Pentacles. Okay. And I'm hearing, hold on, hold on. So what does that mean? Hold on. So there could be a desire to hold on to this person. And I feel like that could be something that is challenging to them because they're so used to being independent. Let me see what else we have here. Your approach in this is the Hierophant. Oh, you want commitment. You want commitment. You want this to go the long term. Let's see what they're bringing to the table in this. They are Two of Swords. They're not ready for a commitment. They're not at that place yet. I feel like this person is not at that place right now. Let's see your innermost wishes. Five of Pentacles and your fears. You don't want to be left alone. There's that codependency issue coming up. So innermost emotions in regards to this person, number one, is that there's some codependency issues there. So you want to hold on to this person, but you want to hold on to this person. I'm hearing the very idea of, I got to keep you. I want to keep you. I want to keep you is saying, it's like setting a whole vibration of, because it's like, okay, how do we say this clear? We need to find a clearer way to say this. I want to keep you. I want to hold on to you. Indicates that I don't have you and you're not going to stay. Does that make sense to you? I hope so. So when I say I want to keep you, what we're really saying, because remember, words have two meanings, okay? And something you want is something you don't have, okay? And when you say, I'm afraid you're going to leave me, well, fear is a very powerful energy that will literally attract exactly what you fear. So fears of being alone, fears of being alone. Let's see, what's the outcome here? The Six of Pentacles. This is saying what you invest in is what you're going to get. This relationship is to help you get over codependency. But because there's an ending here, let me see, why is the World here? Because of the Nine of Wands, there's some blockages here. Why is all this blockages here? Because of the Ten of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this is a situation that is really, it's an ending here. But this situation has brought you some fears of being alone. I feel like this situation is here to help you move past those fears of being alone. So whatever is evolving with this person in bringing this ending here, this ending is fated. Let me see, why is a Star here? The King of Wands, taking a decisive action. Nine of Swords, to face your fears, okay? So that's what I have for person number one. Let me see what's going on now with the second person. Give me just a second to pick up these cards, because I'm going to use the same deck to clarify for the second person. So that was person number one. Person number two came out with their first card was let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So there, and I'm hearing you can't force things. You cannot force things. You have to let it grow. Growth is a process. The other card that came out is past life relationship. You've known each other before. So that's telling me you feel a very intense connection with this person. And, there could be an inexplicable comfort level with this person that you're like, I don't know why I'm so attracted. I don't know why. I feel like I love you already. I don't know why, but it just feels like I know you. Okay, so there's a past life connection. There's a very strong connection with the past life. But this relationship here, opportunity, brings up control issues for you. So let's go ahead and clarify with the Celtic again and see. You're coming out as the Queen of Pentacles. This is telling me that this is a relationship that you really would like to develop. You would love to develop this relationship. Let's see what is crossing you in this. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is telling me that this person is taking their time. This person is not interested in rushing. This person, if you try to rush them, they will clam up. So you're going to have to take it easy, and I'm hearing that old, why I want to call it a trucker song, I don't know, but I want to call it a trucker song called Taking It Easy, Taking It Easy. And I don't even know this song, but that's what came through. So, God, my hair. Okay, hold on. This is driving me cuckoo. That may be, okay. All right. So I feel like the whole hair thing could have some significance for you too. What that is, I don't know, honey. But let's see what else Spirit wants to give me about you and this person below you. Strength. There's the control issue. There's the ego issue. This is the control coming up there. And it's like having to hold yourself back. I feel like you're having to hold yourself back. Or maybe this person is having to hold their self back. I feel like maybe this person, I'm hearing, because the person also can sense the past life connection between you and can also sense something there, but is in a level of, it's bringing up their fears, because they don't like to rush into a relationship. That's not their style, right? So you want to really just take it easy with this person. In the past is the Page of Pentacles. So this person contacted you. This person could have gave you a small gift. They could have bought you a cup of coffee or had you for a meal. I hear had you for a meal. That's not what I meant to say, but had a meal with you, taking you out for a meal. Maybe you took them out for a meal. A small gift exchange of some or not. This could have even been him giving you the phone number. Hey, here's my number. Let's get, what I'm saying? But this is a thought. This is in the past. So it's like when you met, it was the seed of something new, because it went from the Page of Pentacles to being crossed by the Knight of Pentacles, and that's the movement. So it's already grown some. Let's see what's unfolding here. Unfolding, we have the King of Cups. Oh my gosh. So although the growth is slow, it is going into like a full expression of love. The King of Cups, he's the lover. He's the one who knows he's in love, and he expresses it. He takes love and he puts it into action. Let's see what God wants you to know about this. We have the Two of Cups. God says this is a soul connection. You and this person can have great moments of bliss, but when there's a soul connection like this, there's also moments where your insecurities and their insecurities, you kind of like bounce them off one another and mirror them to one another. But there is an intense soul connection here, and these things are here like, oh yeah, we want love because we want to feel good, we want to feel loved and all that. But we have to remember that our intimate relationships are classrooms for spiritual growth. When you really love someone, you look at yourself and you say, well, what can I do different? What can I do better? Because friction comes up when you're dealing with another human. Period. That's something that happens. I don't care if it's your mother, your child, or the most intimate lover you've ever had. Friction will come up. So when you're loving somebody, they're allowed much closer to you, which means they have access to more of your triggers. But the love that you have there would make you look at why you're triggered and do something about those triggers so you're not so triggered anymore. Let's look at your approach in this. Your current approach is the moon. You're confused. You don't know what to do. You're wondering if it's real. I'm hearing you're wondering if it's real, but you're also enjoying the romance of it. Let's see, what is the other person bringing? The Four of Cups. They're trying to protect their heart, but they know that this is an opportunity. So they're still looking at it, definitely. Okay, let's see. What is your innermost emotion on this? We have the Judgment card. Oh, you feel like this is an opportunity for new life. And you're afraid that you cannot trust your own judgment in this. I'm hearing you're afraid that you can't trust your own judgment. Let's see, what is the outcome here? The Empress. You will grow a lot through this connection. And I do believe that love is going to flow both ways in this connection. Show me, why is the King of Cups here real quick? The King of Swords. This person is going to end up telling you, but it's going to take them a while. At first, they may seem aloof. They may seem distant. This person's going to communicate with you a lot. But when they finally allow themselves to express emotion, they will give you that expression of love. Yes, the Queen of Cups also comes out clarifying. So this person is going to develop feelings, I feel, stronger and faster than they're prepared to. Why is the Empress here as her outcome? The Nine of Wands. Okay, it's because you've had a lot of experiences in love, and you have this whole vision of what love should look like and what kind of love you want. And the Two of Wands. So you're making a decision to try something different. I feel like you're going to block off the old thing and allow this new thing to come in. But your monkey mind can get the best of you. Worries and fears and doubts are forms of self-sabotage. Finally clarified by the Hangman. This relationship is going to cause you to learn a lot, to grow a lot in your capacity for loving not only yourself, but another person. And it's going to help you to work on your issues of shutting down, of fears of trying things differently, and the stories that you tell yourself. So it's like, when you don't hear from this person and you're sitting in there in your room and you're like, oh man, maybe they're on a date with somebody else, maybe they're doing this, maybe they're talking to somebody else, maybe they're lying, maybe they're cheating, and you're making up all this stuff. That's the Eight of Swords energy that's coming up for you, because remember, the underlying energy in your romantic love life altogether is codependency. So although you really care for this person and you want to develop something with this person is not going to move as fast as you would like them to. This person needs some time. This person will grow in love, but it's going to have to happen naturally, just as the romance angel said. Yes, the bottom of the deck is the Devil, and that lets us know all of our own shadow aspects will come up in this. So this person will trigger you. This person can trigger you deeply. Okay? And I feel like this person has a very intense connection with their mother and some of the issues that they have going on as far as their side. Because remember, you're not going to be the only one triggered, honey. It's a two-way street. It's a mirroring relationship. A lot of the stuff that you're going to deal with from them has to do with their own issues from their mother. Okay, so that's coming up there. Now, your final question that you asked was about your mother's health. So I don't do a lot of health readings, but I'm confident that we'll get exactly what you need out of this. Okay, so show me what are the messages for my client regarding her mother's health. Let's start. Thank you. I'm just going to give a few shuffles here, and then I'm going to shuffle in my hand, and we'll take the ones that pop out as the messages regarding your mother's health. Okay. So show me the current situation. Thank you. The 9 of Cups. Is it something to do around her throat? Oh, there it is. Okay. Thank you. So your mother's issue is much like the issue that you have. Your mother's health issues are being affected greatly because she's one of those people that when you ask her, oh, hey, how you doing today? Oh, I woke up and my back's sore. And you know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is, she's going to give you a list of all the shit that went wrong. And so she doesn't understand that a lot of her health issues is because she's going looking for them. And when you go looking for things, you're creating energetically. So your mother's health issues, number one effect is sitting in an emotion that is very low vibration and then continuing to speak about it and talk about it and talk about it again. And well, you know what? I saw this medicine on the TV and I think that I got that too. So the number one thing affecting your mother's health is her mentality. And that, well, this is interesting because this could be like a general reading for the whole world, whoever has health issues. Like seriously, that's the number one. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. She doesn't know how to love herself. She is busy downing herself. She's somebody who talks negatively about her appearance, about her accomplishments. She can be very, very depressed. Yes. What's the advice to help her mother? 2 of Swords. Stop looking at the world outside so hard because what's outside is coming from what's inside. She's got to find a way to get to peace. This is giving me the, there's a title on my Hermetic Tarot card and it's called the Lord of Peace for this same card in that deck. And so it's saying she needs to learn to be the Lord of Peace for herself. She's constantly in a state where she's out of peace and she doesn't know how to be at peace. In other words, the moment she gets a chance to settle into peace, she's got to stir the waters and agitate it. She's got to find some peace and stop looking and speaking so much about the body and the external world. In other words, she's created curses by the very words coming out of her mouth. And if she would learn to bless everything, if your mother walked around, I'm hearing for 72 hours. If your mother walked around and everything she saw, she found a reason to praise it and bless it and give gratitude over it. If she began to speak gratitude within 72 hours, she would notice herself just feeling better. And I'm hearing within a month, she would see her health issues begin to lift off of her and she would lose them. But number one, she has to stop talking about it and begin to bless everything in her life because she's created so many curses for herself by speaking against everything. Okay. So that's what I have for you. And I want to thank you for choosing me. What do I have? See, something in the mouth. I got a little tiny something in my mouth. That is part of the reading about your mother. It's all about what's in her mouth. She's got a problem and it's called shit talking. Maybe she ain't talking shit about everyone else. Maybe she is. Whatever it is that's coming out of her mouth, it's shit. And it's creating more shit in her life. And I know that it's hard. I mean, shit, I'm 42 years old and I'm still learning my 42 years how to undo all the habits that I built my whole life. So be patient and be kind. But number one, she's got to learn to be patient and kind with herself. And if you take these messages as advice for you, you won't end up exactly like her, whoever you are, not just the person that paid for this reading. And you can thank her for the reading in the comments because I feel like everybody that watched this video, this whole health segment applies to all of you. And I think you should all thank her for getting this reading so this information could come out. So you can watch it for free. All right. That's what I have for you. Until next time. Love you. Latest.